Hello everyone and welcome to our another video on job interview training course. In this video, I will teach you how to prepare for a operations manager job interview. If you are applying for an operations manager role in any organization, make sure to stay tuned to this video because I promise to help you pass your interview at the first attempt. And to achieve this objective, I'm sharing with you the top most important operations manager job interview questions along with their sample answers. I will also let you know the purpose of asking each question from the hiring manager so you can create your answer by including all those important things that I will teach you in this video. Very quickly, before we get started, if you are watching my video for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming career focused content. Alright, let's jump in. So, the first important question that you should need to prepare for is how do you approach process improvement and efficiency in operations? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to assess your ability to identify inefficiencies and implement improvements in operational processes. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, I approach process improvement by first analyzing current operations to identify bottlenecks and inefficiencies. I gather input from team members and stakeholders to understand pain points and areas for improvement. Using tools like Lean Six Sigma, I develop and implement solutions to streamline processes, reduce waste, and enhance productivity. I also monitor the results and make adjustments as needed to ensure continuous improvement. Question number two. Can you describe a time when you successfully managed a large team? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to evaluate your leadership skills and experience in managing large teams. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, in my previous role, I managed a team of 50 employees in the operations department. I implemented regular team meetings, clear communication channels, and performance metrics to ensure alignment and productivity. By fostering a collaborative environment and providing ongoing support and training, I was able to lead the team to achieve our operational goals and improve overall performance. Question number three. How do you handle conflict within your team? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to assess your conflict resolution skills and your ability to maintain a harmonious work environment. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, when handling conflict, I first ensure that I understand the perspectives of all parties involved by listening actively and empathetically. I then facilitate a discussion where everyone can voice their concerns and work towards a mutually acceptable solution by maintaining open communication, encouraging collaboration, and addressing issues promptly. I help prevent conflicts from escalating and ensure a positive team dynamic. Question number four. What strategies do you use to ensure quality control in operations? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to evaluate your understanding of quality control practices and your ability to implement them effectively. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, to ensure quality control, I implement standardized processes and regularly monitor performance against established benchmarks. I use tools like Total Quality Management, TQM, and Six Sigma to identify and address defects and inefficiencies. Regular training and audits are conducted to ensure that team members adhere to quality standards. Additionally, I gather feedback from customers and stakeholders to continually refine and improve our quality control measures. Question number five. How do you manage operational budgets and control costs? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to assess your financial acumen and your ability to manage budgets and control operational costs. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, managing operational budgets involves careful planning and monitoring of expenses. I start by creating a detailed budget that outlines all expected costs and revenues. Throughout the year, I track actual expenditures against the budget and identify any variances. I implement cost saving measures where possible, such as optimizing resource allocation and negotiating with suppliers. Regular financial reviews and adjustments ensure that we stay within budget and meet our financial targets. Question number six. Can you provide an example of a successful project you managed from start to finish? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to evaluate your project management skills and your ability to see a project through to completion. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, in my previous role, I managed a project to implement a new inventory management system. I started by conducting a needs assessment and selecting a suitable software solution. I then developed a project plan, assembled a cross functional team, and set clear milestones. Throughout the project, I maintained open communication with stakeholders and ensured that we stayed on schedule and within budget. The project was completed successfully, resulting in improved inventory accuracy and reduced holding costs. Question number 7. How do you ensure compliance with industry regulations and standards? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to assess your knowledge of industry regulations and your ability to ensure compliance. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, ensuring compliance with industry regulations involves staying informed about relevant laws and standards. I regularly review regulatory updates and attend industry seminars and training sessions. I implement internal policies and procedures to ensure that our operations comply with all applicable regulations. Regular audits and inspections are conducted to identify and address any compliance issues promptly. By fostering a culture of compliance, I ensure that our operations meet regulatory requirements and avoid potential penalties. Question number 8. How do you handle unexpected challenges in operations? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to evaluate your problem solving skills and your ability to remain composed under pressure. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, when faced with unexpected challenges, I stay calm and assess the situation quickly. I gather relevant information, consult with team members, and develop a plan of action. I prioritize tasks and allocate resources to address the most critical issues first. Throughout the process, I maintain clear communication with stakeholders and provide regular updates on progress. By staying flexible and proactive, I can effectively manage unexpected challenges and minimize their impact on operations. So, there you have it, 8 most important operations manager job interview questions along with their sample answers. Always remember that practice makes perfect, so take these answers as a starting point and tailor them to your own experiences and skills. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe our channel Knowledge Topper and also gives a thumbs up as well. You can also share it with anyone you think could benefit from it, and don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future video topics. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video on Knowledge Topper. Until then, keep striving for professional success. Have a good day.